and welcome back to another video. So I do believe that the summer has started officially for most people, and I wanted to do a piece sort of commemorating the fact that the sun is out and everyone can kind of dress more for the warmer weather now. If it's not summer where you live currently, then I do apologize, but I've really been feeling the summer spirit from where I live, so I wanted to do a piece on that. Also, I have really been enjoying playing Splatoon of recently, so I wanted to sort of make a piece with Agent 3 and Callie and Marie from the Squid sisters. If you're not sure what Splatoon is, it is a video game series by Nintendo. They have games 1, 2, and 3, and games 2 and 3 you can still play. Technically, you can play Splatoon 1 still, but it's just a little harder. But I really wanted to draw my favorite idols, well, one of my favorite idols. I do love all idol groups, and I wanted to do the default Inkling, default quote unquote. So here I am drawing Agent 3. I have Little Buddy plus the Squid sisters. I wanted to sort of do this as a photograph, like, you know those Polaroids where people get and you take a picture. I kind of imagine this scene as a Polaroid picture, like they're sort of stopped in time waiting for it. And as I'm finishing up the sketch here and planning out the Polaroid, I'm going to be moving on to line art. And I kind of struggled with this sketch for a while, especially for the Squid sisters in the background. In the foreground, Agent 3 wasn't too hard. I actually really enjoyed drawing Agent 3. And then I'm going to have the reverse issue with coloring Agent 3, but then having the Squid sisters go really well. Overall, line art was fine for all three of them. Well, all four, including Little Buddy. But overall, it was pretty smooth for line art. I kept it really simple for this piece. I wanted to sort of invoke the summer feeling and the summer vibe without having to go too ham on like details and stuff. And I also wanted to tilt the Polaroid picture ever so slightly, and I actually did a background for this piece, which is very rare. I don't do backgrounds super often, but I do enjoy painting them with my sort of square brush that I made in Procreate. By the way, I'm using Procreate. And overall, the background was really fun to do. And for this lighting situation, I really wanted to do a backlit piece. And the thing about backlighting is that you have to put a shadow in front of the entirety of the character, and then you only do the outline as where the light is. And it can be kind of difficult to shade sometimes because you don't really do your normal shading because there's no light hitting from the front. So technically you can't shade from that direction. So I kind of struggled on Agent 3 for a little bit because I couldn't figure out like how I wanted the light to reflect. As you can see here, I'm using a multiply layer and kind of a blue color to invoke that, and I do think I figured it out in the end. But initially I was like, okay, I can't shade on the base colors. I have to only shade when I get to the multiply layer, which I did figure out and end up doing. Here I am doing the Squid sisters, and originally I accidentally made Callie's hair green, and then I realized, oh, she actually has pink hair. And I was just gonna hue, saturation, and brightness fix it, but I just thought it would be easier to re-render, so I did. So I did Callie, and then I'll end up doing Marie right here as well. And for Agent 3, I ended up separating her colors into multiple, like pieces and sections. But for the Squid sisters, I was feeling a little lazy, so I kind of just used about 3 or 4 clipping masked layers. And then here I am adding the lighting for them. The lighting for the two of them was a lot smoother because I actually knew what I was doing since I had done it with Agent 3 in the beginning. And then I do lighten their colors in the background so they don't stand out as much, and I also lighten their line art. And then I fixed the line art in Agent 3, I add a bit of shading, and that's all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!